Ever had one of those weeks where everything seems to go wrong, and suddenly you're reaching for the ice cream, chips, or that extra large pizza? Before you know it, your jeans feel tighter, and the scale is giving you some bad news. But why does stress make us gain weight? And more importantly, how do we break the cycle? Stress doesn't just mess with your mind. It takes a serious toll on your body too. It's not all in your head. Today, we're diving deep into why stress makes you gain weight, what's happening inside your body, and how you can take control to finally lose that stubborn weight. How stress affects your body. So, what's really going on when stress hits? Well, your body enters survival mode. It's called the fight or flight response, a system that's been hardwired into humans for centuries. Imagine you're facing a wild animal. Your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, to prepare you for action, pumping glucose into your bloodstream for energy. But here's the problem. Most of the time, we're not actually running from danger. We're sitting in traffic, dealing with work deadlines, or handling daily stressors. That cortisol is now floating around with nowhere to go, and it tells your body to do one thing: store fat. And where does it store that fat? Around your belly. That's why we tend to see more abdominal weight gain when we're stressed. But wait, there's more. Stress slows down your metabolism. Your body wants to conserve energy because it doesn't know when the danger will pass. This makes it harder for you to burn calories, even if you're eating normally or exercising. The stress weight gain cycle. Now here's where it gets tricky. Stress and weight gain create a vicious cycle that feels impossible to break. High cortisol levels don't just increase fat storage, they also mess with your hunger hormones. You've got two key players here, leptin and ghrelin. Leptin tells your brain that you're full, but guess what? When you're stressed, leptin stops working as well, so you don't get that "I'm full" signal. On the other hand, ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry, ramps up production, making you crave sugary and fatty foods. No wonder you end up reaching for comfort food when you're stressed. And if you're not sleeping well because of stress, it gets even worse. Poor sleep throws these hormones even more out of whack. You wake up tired, reach for a sugary pick-me-up, and the cycle continues. But here's the good news. This cycle isn't unbreakable. In fact, breaking it might be easier than you think. In the next part, we'll dive into practical strategies to help you manage stress and stop that weight gain in its tracks. Breaking the cycle. Practical tips. Alright, so now that we know how stress traps us in that weight gain cycle, let's talk about how to break free. It's not magic, but with the right tools, you can start turning things around today. First up, let's tackle stress management. The goal is to bring those cortisol levels down, so your body stops storing fat like it's preparing for winter. One of the simplest ways to start? Mindfulness and meditation. Now before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Studies show that just 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation can drastically lower cortisol. And guess what? That means less stress and fewer cravings. Try setting aside a few minutes in the morning or before bed to sit quietly, focus on your breathing, and let go of the day's tension. Another trick? Journaling. Get those stressful thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Writing down your worries not only helps to de-stress, but also gives you a clearer perspective on what's really going on. And of course, we can't forget about the importance of physical activity. Exercise isn't just about burning calories, it's one of the best stress relievers out there. Even something as simple as a 30-minute walk can make a world of difference. Bonus? It helps regulate cortisol and improve sleep. Healthy eating strategies to combat stress. Now let's talk about food, because we all know stress can make us turn to junk food, right? But here's how we flip the script. First things first, it's all about balanced nutrition. Don't skip meals. Skipping meals can lead to blood sugar crashes, which only make stress worse and drive cravings. Instead, focus on meals packed with complex carbs, lean proteins, and healthy fats. This keeps you fuller for longer and stabilizes those cravings. And here's a sneaky tip. Cut back on sugar and caffeine. Yeah, I know, that latte or sugary snack feels like it's getting you through the day, but it's actually setting you up for more stress later. Too much sugar and caffeine cause your blood sugar to spike and crash, which triggers, you guessed it, more stress eating. Also, stay hydrated. Sometimes what we think is hunger is really just thirst. So before you grab that snack, try drinking a glass of water first. Building sustainable habits. Now, here's the key to long-term success: sustainability. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Stress happens, life happens, and you won't always make perfect choices. But building small, consistent habits is what really makes the difference. Start small. Maybe it's adding 5 minutes of meditation each day, or swapping out a sugary snack for a healthier option. The trick is to stick with it long enough that it becomes second nature. And over time, these small changes will lead to big results, not just in weight loss, but in how you feel every day. Let's recap. Stress may be part of life, but it doesn't have to control your weight. By managing stress, getting enough sleep, exercising, and eating mindfully, you can break the cycle and take back control of your health. Remember, it's all about balance and consistency. Take it one day at a time, and don't be too hard on yourself. Your body and mind will thank you for it. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you're on a journey to better health, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. We've got tons more content coming your way to help you feel your best, both inside and out. Let us know in the comments, what's your go-to strategy for managing stress? We'd love to hear from you.